ElectraCast.
Welcome to the Congressional Record Daily Digest, where we bring you all the previous day's U.S. legislative proceedings in 4 minutes or less. In today's episode, we bring you the Congressional Record for May 29th, 2026.
On Friday, May 29th, 2026, Congress saw limited floor action, with the Senate not in session at all. The Senate stood adjourned and scheduled its next meeting for Monday, June 1st at 3 p.m. No Senate committee meetings were held. Looking ahead, the Senate set up a key procedural vote for Monday evening. At approximately 5:30 p.m., senators are expected to vote on a motion to invoke cloture on the nomination of Kathleen S. Lane of Montana to be a United States District Judge for the District of Montana. If cloture is invoked, it would move the Senate closer to a final confirmation vote, an outcome that would affect the federal judiciary in Montana and the people, businesses, and legal community who rely on that court system. In the House of Representatives, the chamber met briefly, from noon until 12:04 p.m., and conducted mostly introductory and administrative business, with no recorded votes and no quorum calls. The House introduced 38 public bills, numbered H.R. 9045 through H.R. 9082, and 7 resolutions, including H. Con. Res. 1007 and House Resolutions 1325 through 1330. While introductions do not make these proposals law, they formally begin the legislative process, affecting the committees that will review them and the stakeholders who may be impacted, depending on each bill's subject. The House also advanced 2 measures procedurally by filing committee reports, signaling they are ready for broader House consideration. First, the House filed a report on H.R. 8872, a bill focused on the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families program. The measure aims to better target funds to low-income families, strengthen guardrails on state spending, require measurement of improper payments, and set goals for eliminating fraud and improper payments. This action directly affects low-income families who depend on assistance, state agencies that administer TANF block grants, and taxpayers concerned about program integrity. Second, the House filed a report on H.R. 8873, which seeks to recover unclaimed pandemic-era unemployment compensation funds held by financial institutions or transferred to state unclaimed property administrators. This would affect individuals with unclaimed unemployment benefits, banks holding those funds, and state offices responsible for unclaimed property. The House also handled leadership and oversight-related items. The Speaker appointed Representative Comer to serve as Speaker pro tempore for the day. And the House announced a new appointment to the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom. Thea Jean Anthony Mills III of Sunshine, Louisiana, was appointed for a term running through May 14, 2028, succeeding Maureen Ferguson, an action that affects the Commission's work, monitoring, and reporting on religious freedom conditions abroad. Finally, the House received a formal notice involving the Office of Congressional Conduct. Gabriella Lewis signed an agreement not to run for Congress or related offices until at least 3 years after leaving her OCC role, reinforcing ethics-related safeguards designed to protect the independence of that office. Those were the key activities of May 29, 2026 in the U.S. Congress.
Subscribe to receive daily or rate and review so others can find us as well. Thanks for tuning in to the Congressional Record Daily Digest. This has been an ElectraCast media production. Executive producers are Mark Netter and Peter Rafelson. Produced and edited by Nick Mrla.
ElectraCast.